Hello, hello. We are back again. How's it going? Um, what a crazy market, man. I'm just sort of on my head is spinning from looking at the market. Crazy stuff. Hold on. Oh, hey, Poppy, be careful. Okay, market. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on? I'm just looking at them like, okay. Well, we left equal highs again on I'm actually bullish on NQ. I'm thinking of going, what time is it? 10 past 6. Hold on. We retested the first presented. This is the OTE level. Got the 4 o'clock here equals. I'm actually, yeah. But looking at here, it's a little bit difficult to read, to be honest. We're in a fair value gap. Are we going to respect these OTE levels? We are at the max. We've got a high here, 4 hour in this wick here, but we've got a wick here too. Ooh, tricky price action, guys. Really tricky. I don't know. It looks bearish, right? Like we're going to have a continuation to the downside, but look at those equals here. Let's look at a higher time frame. What is it, Dolly? What do you want? Now's not the time, my love. Okay, if we are bullish, we had a 1 hour. If you look at this is bullish, right? 1 hour, even a 4 hour change in state of delivery right over here, right? We went into the breaker. We still went into the breaker, but we went lower. Yeah, we already disrespect the first presented. So this market is just like making my head spin. I can't keep up. It's really just crazy stuff. This is a day to blow accounts, guys. Be careful. It's just on steroids today. Up and down, up and down, up and down. It's just with disrespecting. No, I guess we're not going up, right? This doesn't look very bullish. Like I said, when you have where you can use these unwalks and the event horizon to ping pong between, right? So I think we're going. Well, it looks like we're going down. We've got a volume imbalance here. Got a volume imbalance here. Hey, Wiku, how are you doing? Top of the morning. I mean, I'm just looking at the market and my head is spinning. I don't have that very quickly, but now I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? I think the FU algo is on. The FU algo on steroids. It looks bearish, but I'm not convinced, to be honest. I'm just not convinced. I mean, I would say everything looks bearish in the sense of order flow and that we have a continuation right from here. But on the other hand, you can also, looking at the higher time, you can also swing it back the other way. Because we've got liquidity here as well. We both did not, if you have the higher time frame calculation, both sides did, took out like between 1 went to standard deviation 1.25. Well, we went to the downside 2.25. To the upside, it was just, what was it? I took it off. Also like 1 point something, 1.25. So we never reached like, well, okay, here we have a 2.5, almost 2.25. Yeah, I'm down on my my funded, but I'll make it back. I just was a little bit too impatient. Happens. But so it's hands off now as well. Yeah. Market's just, it's just, I think we're going higher though. I mean, I think this 4 o'clock is in the cards. But if it passes the 10 o'clock, I'm getting in, and then it's my 10-4 model. But it is not clean. It's not. Oh, did you take a gold short? Yeah, I have to check gold. But I'm so fascinated by NQ. I was like, really, what's going on? I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I got really confused at some point, and I'm like, okay, no, I think I understand what's going on. Then no, it's not. And then I was like, okay, be careful now, because let me check if there's. I'll go into. I just want to see if there's anything going on. Let me see if there's. Do we have any S&T? Not on the 15. Not on the lows. I'm just looking at the lows. At the highs, we do have S&T here. You see, Nasdaq took out this high at 9. And on S&P, we just created a, just gave a manipulation wick on a flat bottom with a rejection block. So I think makes sense. But this is just, I believe it's just temporary rejection. If this is just a rejection block on ES, we just might have a temporary rejection, and then we go back up, right? So that could be the case. So there's just a minor setback. But look at this. This is all engineered liquidity. This is, if I see liquidity like this, I just find it hard to believe that we're going to leave this behind, right? This has been engineered since this morning session, since London. This is not normal liquidity. This is just engineered liquidity. Just engineered. It leaves some imbalances, but only a lot of equal highs. Well, we did take, oh yeah, here, look, we create another equal highs at 950 again. So I think I'm going in for long. How's it going, Wiku? How was your weekend, by the way? Oh. Yeah, I think we have to look at ES now to see what it's doing, because I think this is just, I'm not on 15-minute here. Look, I need to go to the 15. Okay, so also on ES, we filled the opening range, the RTH gap, so that's the RTH gap. We just went out of it with a wick. This is the older one here. I'm talking a lot to myself now because I need to start to understand what's going on. Okay, let's see now. First presented is right over here. I'll have a look at gold. It's just too difficult. It doesn't make sense at all for me. It's just, oh, look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the hourly. Even you cannot ping pong between. Okay, so this is what I meant with between ping ponging between the N-walks and the event horizon. But look at this, how hard this is. It doesn't even go back to the N-walk. It just balances off the event horizon and it just doesn't even move to. You cannot even ping pong. So you really have to wait now. Oh, this is really horrible. Is there some kind of news or? Yeah, the weekend was awesome. I did do the ICT lecture. I watched the ICT lecture that he gave because that was a long one. I needed to redo that in the weekend, but there was a lot of very interesting information in it. I don't know. Did you watch it, Riku? The last one. Okay, we're going down. Looks like it. Let me go. I need to go to the 90 minutes for just for a change. I need to see my sessions. This is the 4:30, the 6, and this is 7:30. 4:39. We whipped into this one, the 4:30. Indecisive candle on the 90 minute as well. Oh, you don't keep up, yeah. Well, I must honestly say that I do understand what you're saying, but his last few ones are really clarifying a lot of things that he actually never shared, but he now is sharing and sort of lifting the veil over some things. So, yeah, it's a little bit different, and I think I don't think it gets any better than this. Yeah, you don't need anything else. And I think at some point you'll figure, maybe at some point you'll figure out the things that he's sharing now. If you're a long time already in, you might have figured it out already. But yeah, I do. I, I think so. Yes, if I may be honest, I think if you're an ICT trader and you really want to, I think these last ones, the before he went, he sort of lifts the veil over many things. I was tracking the 2 a.m. London and some things about that as well. And there were other things like, oh, okay, really, that is something that was for me still missing. And I add them now, and it really helps me. So, yeah. Now, I must honestly say, this one, the last one is three. He said, "Oh, I'm not going to make it long," but it was still 3.5 hours. That was the longest one. But the other one's quite short and very to the point, which we're not used to, right? But yeah, they were awesome. I mean, just, and especially if you're a little bit more advanced, then they're for you. But talking about ICT now, I don't see anything on the chart. These charts giving me like I'm really, my head is spinning looking at them. I was like, before I was getting on, I was like, hold on, what can I make of this? And I'm like, I really can't make anything of it. I'm sort of bearish, but on the other hand, I'm like, no, yeah, you could go up as well, and I can frame it both ways. And then I look at gold, I get disgusted. Look at, gold is really disgusting now. Look at this. Look at the 1 hour. This is really just between NWOG and event horizon, and no touchy zone. Let's see what the 4 hour is doing. The 1 hour is horrible, but yeah, we are in it, you know, it's just hard to, we can go into, in this NWOG, we can go into this fair value gap, we can go in this one here. I can swing it both ways. Now we had a lot of movement, right? So we could expect this maybe, I guess. But I'm sort of, 8:30 is here, 9:30 open is here, midnight is here. Let me go back to the 4 hour. I need my 4 hour. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm more bullish than bearish, but okay, look at this wick here. This Let's grade this wick. Let's see. Did we get to 0.5? And are we going back up? Because I'm still bullish. I'm more bullish than bearish. Let me put it that way. I know I can be wrong on a day like this, but okay, look, we 0.5. Okay, nice. Nobody yet. Is this going to be the manipulation? Are we going to go to the upside? We didn't create equal lows, but we do have equal lows here. So yes, I'm going to put on a paper trade. It's just a paper trade, guys. Hey, what's going on? Let me put on my paper trade. They're not doing anything. What's going on? Shift Bay. I think I put on. Hey, it's not my. It's ICT's. This is his latest stuff. What he's been doing with those wicks. I was already investigating the rejection blocks. I was already using the wicks. But then he went over wicks that I never used, so really the higher time frame. But then I thought, you know what, I'm going to also use them. I use them on the 4 hour a lot. So, and I really was able to frame some really good trades from it. But like here, for example, on the daily, we have this wick here, right? Let me calculate that quickly to show you. Now it is 0.25. It doesn't have to go lower, but it could be enough for it to go higher. But then again, if you look at the one on the daily, we already took out, we were already in this daily fair value gap, right? So that's why it's hard to read. On the daily candle already went to internal liquidity, and now we're in a wick. Now the question is, are we going to go, is this daily candle going back up higher? I don't know. It's sort of like, but we've got equals here. But the daily, you would say we go from internal to external, right? But we could also go back into internal, go a little bit higher. I guess we're going lower, I would say. It looks like we're going lower. But the daily already, I don't know. The midpoint of this inversion is here. Midpoint, let me just break the, so, oh, now I see something. I didn't even notice that before. Do you see that? Technically, it is a sweep, but it's so minor that you can actually call it equals, right? This. Let's see here. This wick here is, okay, I'll measure that later on. Hold on. But if we take the fair value gap, this is the fair value gap. Did we hit the midpoint there? No, we did not. But look at this. Now I'm going to get rid of this box here. Okay, this high. What's the high here? 354.75. High. Okay, well, 354,361. So it's still about 6 points. But on the higher time frame, we can still call this. Okay, but it was a liquidity grabber then. I mean, they still use. I mean, even though on the higher time frame, when you have candles in between, it still uses these, right? You can still. Oh, there we go. Finally, I guess my internet is something's off. Here we go. So this is the trick. You need to go here. Filter modify. See, something is off. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this is my trade. I might put it on my other account because I do think we're gonna go there. Just gonna wait a few more. Gonna wait till 10:30. This is, yeah. It looks like we are making that. Let me see. Where's the 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock is here. It looks like we're going back to the. I think this is the manipulation move of the 10 a.m. I think so. I think we're going back up. It's just on steroids, the market. It's just madness how things are going. I can't modify anything. Now let's see. Okay, we are over. Did we activate the breaker? Not yet. So this is yesterday's PM session, first presented fair value gap. They've been used a lot today, and they are just all like barriers. Also in London, we had one of London. It just kept on bouncing into it, pounding into it, and just did not. And like many times, not even every macro just went back and forth, back and forth. But I think we're going to go up. I think it's going to be very fast and violent. See, because it's engineered liquidity, right? It's just like this is all engineered. Equals. I think it's going to go up. Let's see if I'm wrong. 10:30. Come on. Surprise everyone. Go up. You see the price? We're already over this one here. 10:31. I can't do anything. Why can't I? Let me just. Okay, this is my. Here we go. Finally. Let's see if my trade is gonna work. Might take a while though. I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Oh, my laptop's not working. Oh, guys, I hate this market. I think we just need to close our laptops and just leave the market for what it is, to be honest. See, I can't even close. See, that's why I never do my positions on live on Trader Fate, never, because of this. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I don't know what's going on. You see, everything is just. Let me see if we can change anything. Just a paper trade, guy. I'm not in this trade, but I can't close it. I can't close this trade. Imagine that you're in a real trade and this happens. I will go nuts. Let me see if I take my TP down, my stop loss. I don't think I can't do anything with it. Well, never mind. I don't want to be on this. Oh shit, as well here. Can I come closer? I cannot close it. It's frozen. Okay, well. And I see they also created equal lows below here. Equal highs, equal lows, equal highs. Everything is equal. Everything is creating liquidity this is like very weird, hostile, seek and destroy. Where's my 1034 candle? I want to close this, but I can't. Paper trading maintenance. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why would they do maintenance during they're doing maintenance during life? That's really ridiculous, to be honest. Okay, well, let's see. I can't change it, guys. I want to get rid of it, but I can't. Let me just, I'll just make this stream, this one to lower time frame. We don't, the higher time frame is just crazy anyway. Here we go. Here we go. Now let's see, we can go into that wick, right? So this is that wick. I mean, we got equal lows there. Let's see if it gets into this wick here. I think BTC is going into this direction. Everything is so bearish. I was just wondering what's. Can I close it now? Is there any news, guys, or is something that's everything is so bearish? Am I missing something? What's going on? Let me check. I have a feeling there's some macro things going on. Why the market is so volatile and so mad. I have no idea what's going on. Are we going up now? Are you kidding me? So we have equal highs, equal lows, everything's equal. So I guess I guess no one is in a trade, right? No one is like. I would be surprised if someone says no, but it's, I'm in a trade. I see it. You don't see it? Maybe I don't know. It could be. Oh, do I have this? Oh, I've got it the other way, the wrong side. I always do that. I'm actually not supposed to wear a sweater with long sleeves because it's summer here. But hey, it's been raining and windy all weekend, and that's the only thing that it wasn't a nice weekend weather-wise. Cool. It was actually really bad, but it was a good weekend to do, get things done. That's good sometimes as well, right? Um, I mean, why is TradingView doing pay-per-view? Yeah, we're back. We're doing briefly daily maintenance. So people that are in a paper trade cannot get out, cannot get in. Imagine those people that are faking that they're trading and they're lying about it, and then they cannot get out. Hey, I'm green on my trade. Look at that, guys. I'm green. Oh. There we go. I just want to get out of it. See, that's why I never connected to. I know it might be different, but I had one-time issues, and that's why I always keep it separate on my other computer. In case, like, I don't know, I never trusted to connect. I mean, I like trading, trading. Don't get me wrong, but one time I had an issue with when I had my account connected, and since I'm like, I keep it separate. So can't get out. Can't get out, can't get out, can't get out. Are you going to go up now? Are you going to go, where is 34? Okay, so 34, did we go below it? No, we did not. But I still think we're going high. I'm more bullish than bearish. Even though everything looks bearish, yes, I agree. But I think this is the 4 hour. So the 10 o'clock, where was the 10? I think this is the manipulation wick of the 4 hour. And we're going back up. Yeah, I think so. I really think so. Let me check it. I'm not in something here. My live account. You don't want to be in anything right now. You're just asking for your accounts to be blown. See, this is the same thing it did in London. It just kept on tapping in that same first presented. That was the London one. And this is again, it's just. $10.49. Let's see what it's going to do. Wow, this is some nasty seek and destroy. I think I haven't. This is the nastiest I've ever seen it. Okay, 10:15 macro. Let's see if we get something. But this is actually a day you should close your laptop and come back in the PM session. What do you think, guys? Shall we just close the laptop and come back later to have a look? I mean, it's just such a hostile. We'll watch the 10:50. We'll watch this macro. We'll watch this macro. When you have price action like this, it does get better at some point in the day. We do have a lot of FOMC speakers, right, today. That could also be the case. Let me. Yeah, FOMC speaker, Williams, Jefferson. Oh, President Trump speaks today. That's new now at 6 p.m. I didn't see that one when I checked it. Okay. But that's after the markets. Look at my trade, guys. No, paper trade. It's just a paper trade. Of course, you do maintenance at between 9:30 and 10, 11. the New York open session, of course. Okay, now let's have a look at the body here. If the body will go a lower time frame to see if we can see. Oh, look at oh, that's beautiful. You can see the two hourly bodies have not gone lower than the 50%, right? Let's have a look if that stays the same. I did not see that. I want to close it. I just want to get off my. It's so ridiculous. Why would they do that? We are doing some brief daily maintenance. Do it before the market opens, my friends. I am not patient. I'm not. I'm annoyed with it. Hey, Tarek. Oh, it's you. It's you. Yeah, it's not to catch me. Yeah, I know. It's better to close the laptop and come back later on. Is it you, Wiku? Are you is it you under a different name? I think so, right? I think that's the smartest thing. I'll just watch it. I mean, it's yeah, this is not tradable, guys. Do not trade. You'll just lose your account. You just lose your whatever because it is it's just creating liquidity, not taking anything out. Equal highs on both sides. Now, I do think I couldn't stand to watch it anymore. No, it's sort of like makes you cuckoo if you watch it too long, or you have to be cuckoo already to be able to watch it, like me, I guess. But because they created these equal highs, I'm sort of inclined to think that they are going up. But it's so ugly. It is so ugly. I think it's one of the ugliest days ever. And even gold is even more. Gold is really ugly. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour, guys. Don't get any epileptic because it's look at this, the 1 hour. But it is above the event horizon, so it doesn't go below it. But it's just you really have to. Even though we go to the high, even a 5 minute. Look at that. Even the 5 minute is more ugly than the 1 minute. There's no well, there are imbalances. They just create like volume imbalances, but there's no fair value gap, nothing. Now, when you have this price action, I have noticed that you do get nice price action during lunchtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, there we go. I don't think I was in a short, my friend. I'm gonna close. I wasn't in it. This is not my trade guide. This is just a paper trade, but so something is wrong with it. It doesn't close, and now suddenly I changed it from a. Apparently I'm short, but I wasn't. It was actually a long, which was a losing trade. That's why I was only paper trading. Okay, let's have a look at the RTH gap, right? So today's RTH gap. Now, what's interesting about this? We went through it. So they do that a lot of the times, right? So when it runs really fast through the opening, so the ones of today's the dark gray one. This is the one of Friday. If they go run very fast through it, most people think, oh my God, we're bullish. And it tricked me again as well a little bit, but it is very common when you see a run like really, really fast. So even like in the second candle, it's already out of it. It'll trick you to thinking they're bullish and then they go right back into it and then they're actually bearish. So that is one of the things that ICT, I can't remember where he said it, but you would rather have a slowly grind or it goes to 70 to 50% and then it goes back into the range. But when you see this, it is most of the times not bullish unless it is a slower grind. But if you have two of these candles, it is most of the time bearish. It's just to trick you, like, oh, okay, we're bullish. The gap is filled, but it's not. Now I want to see if we have any. Now this one above us. Let me go to the 15. We have one above us, which is totally unfilled as well. So that's also that was Thursday's one. We only have a small gap, a little bit of a wick into it. And then we just blast off. But I guess we have nothing to do anymore up here. I guess we are balanced. Are we? Is there a wick? A very small gap opening here. But don't be fooled if you have such a fast run through an opening range gap that it's just that we're bullish, because most of the let me just rephrase, most of the times it's not. It just goes back into the range. Now Friday we went through it. Okay, so we had buying. Let's see, we get some sell pressure now through it. Now, I do not believe in buying and selling pressure, but we do want bearish candles going through it. So we only had buy side delivery in the RTH gap, right? But we're not below the 50% yet. We want to see it go below. We go below because also we want to see a body. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We finally got a body below, but now we don't want it to. I think we're starting to get bearish now. Here we go. We're finally going to move now. 11 o'clock. Okay, that's good. There we go now. Okay. Now just stay bearish. Then. Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can get rid of it. No, still not. Okay. Now let's see. We've got the event horizon here. Let's see. What time is it? 11. Okay. Where's the event horizon? I want to see the 4-hour candle. I want to see the large wick. Yeah. I think it's going to drop now a little bit more. I think it's going to leave this end walk and give some sell side into this larger opening range RTH gap, right? Could just drop it. Let's see, what do we have here? Do we have any 15-minute? So is it a quarter of the RTH gap? Back into the end wall. I think it's gonna break. I think it's gonna leave it. Just taking this bloody old time again. What time did we get here? 9:30. I know there's a fair value gap there, but I wonder if it's going to respect it. I will be surprised if it respects this fair value gap. But we also have the first presented fair value gap of Friday here, right? So I'm gonna get rid of these RTH gaps. See, we still have this first presented here. I wonder if we're gonna go. Where is it? Oh, that's also near an end walk. Look at that. Let's see if we're gonna drop to that. 861. Well, that's quite a drop, but look, it does make sense, right? Okay, now we're at the 75% of the level. We're at the event horizon. We're just going through it like butter. We're just going through it like butter now. I think it's gonna drop. Yeah. Let's see if it just keeps on falling. I'm on the 15-minute. Let me go to the 5-minute to see where this 862. The first presented on the 5-minute is a little bit lower. You see that? But 862 is here. Let me check something. $925. I think 925 is a good. It's also a good exit. 925. What is 925? 2.5. 2.5-ish. Okay. Can I get rid of you or no? I wonder. I think it's going to go in this direction, but I wonder how long it's going to take, because we got the N walk here. But I think it's ready to drop. You know, after such a long consolidation, it's going to drop. Ah, come on. Where's 925? Okay, let's grade this way quickly. Nine two one ish. Okay. See, everything is so. My head is messy. Everything is. I feel so. Okay, so now we're at today's first presented fair value gap. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to I think my thesis about the going up, it doesn't apply anymore, right? I think that's pretty clear now. So we are going lower. I think we will. The run will end somewhere in this area, in this wick. Between between this area here. So I think we still have 75 points to go to the downside in this run. It's not done yet. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. It's gonna go. Hey Casey. No, I'm down on my funded. I made a few moves, but it was not smart of me to do that. So I'm just well, I was trying to paper trade, but I can't get out anymore. Oh, now I can. Okay, good. So just watching for now. I think we're gonna go lower though. How about you? How did you do? Did you do anything? It's very ugly, the market, but I think it's getting more, went here. What about you, Case? How have you been doing? Hey, did I tell you about Top Step with that bloody Project X? What they're doing? I mean, that was sort of like it always was a red flag to me. I'm reading that they're now prohibiting all other companies to use it. Are you still with Top Step with Project? Do you use Project X? I just don't like it that they have like a monopoly. That they use their position with that. I think it's really bad that you have like a prop firm having their own platform. It's just a conflict of interest. Mm. Are you still trading with them? Okay. Okay, let's see. Grow, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. What time is it? 11:14. Just run, 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 run. The thing with these days is that you really have to just be patient and not, you know, get into this markets during this action, and then you're all fine if you just get in after 11, even 11, 10:50. Because sometimes on days like this, really just to sit it out and just don't touch it until 10:50. And it's sort of like, if you think about it, we had quite some moves already in London and actually also in Asia. Now I do think that, oh, look at that, exactly the event. Like I said, this area, and now that's exactly the midpoint between these two N walks. Like I said, ping pong Monday. So I do think 922-ish is a good area if you're in a short. Is anyone in a short? I want to see my screen. Yeah. So I do think this is a nice area here. 923 is 925. I think it's going to drop till there. What time is it? 11:16. 925. 923. Might even go lower. Okay, go into the wick. Come on, go into the wick. I want you to go into the wick. Go, go, go. We did take out some liquidity though here on the 1 minute, but. Let me go to the 5 minute, quickly to the 15. $225, $250. Okay, let's go. Go lower. Get into the wick. Pum, 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 pum. Who has seen ICT's latest video? Then you most already know what I'm measuring. What am I measuring? What am I measuring? Okay. Where are we now? 960. Okay. I just want to check who saw ICT. So who watched ICT this weekend from this last video? What he made? Is it low-hanging fruit? If you have a dealing range and you're going in the direction of the OTE levels, low-hanging fruit is always 702. Let's see if that works as well today. So it's even lower than this wick. It's below this end walk. I'll remember that. Okay, I can take you off. Now this doesn't look like it wants to go up. It took liquidity, but how weak are we? Where is the standard deviation? 2.5 is here. Did we? Are we in a? Is this the max? I wonder. 250. Let's see. Just a manipulation. Let's have a look at gold quickly. I mean, what gold is doing. Gold is just still above in the same zone. It did tap into the. Did it tap into yesterday's? No, not yet. Okay. No, thanks, guys. Well, I think it's better. I think I want to come back later this in the PM session to have a look. Just leave it for now, and then come back later. I do want to see how it's going to react because I think it's interesting towards the price section. But yeah, I think I'm just going to grab something to eat and then make another stream for later and just watch the price section if it's worthwhile. Let me put it that way. I think it's worthwhile. I'll just come back. I do think it's going to go. I'm just not. I'm just wondering if it's just sort of like if this is the range for now. We might go into consolidation again. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to do that again. And then make another move in about an hour or something. Crazy market. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What time is it? 11:25. Let's see. Yeah, I think it might go back in consolidation a little bit. 11:50. Now, what is the high after 10 o'clock? Here. Is the lunch macro going to go up here again? Could be. I wouldn't be surprised. That means 11:50 to 12:10, right? Because it's all engineered liquidity. If we don't get into this wick and we're going to go back up from here, which is also possible, we might go up because it's you can swing it both ways now. I mean, I don't see any logic to the markets. So yeah, I think I'll just watch it for a while, and then if it's really interesting enough, and I'll make another stream and get back on. But for now, I think it's just if it's going to make a nice move, it will not be before the lunch macro. Let's see what it does there, and then we'll take it from there. If that's okay, guys. Any questions? You'll see me popping back up. I'll see you guys later. If the market is okay, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we'll get some nice price action again. We do see that a lot after a day like this. So. But this is really ugly today. We cannot lie about that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Be careful. Don't overtrade. Don't give your money to the market.